Today on the net, the Kenyan army and Somali Islamist insurgents in an online war of words. Mikhail Prokhorov announces Russian presidential candidacy, reactions online. And the Occupy movement's cutest protesters. Life has better to offer than stoning innocent girl. This is one of Kenyan military spokesman Major Emmanuel Churchill's recent tweets directed at Somalia's Shabab rebels. This particular post was in reference to an Amnesty International report claiming a 13-year-old rape victim was executed by the extremist Islamist militant group in 2008 for committing adultery. The Somali Islamist group set up a Twitter account last week and has since been trading insults and accusations with the Kenyan army on the microblogging platform. 2 months ago, Kenya sent in troops to fight Shabab rebels in southern Somalia following a spate of cross-border kidnappings of Westerners. And now the fighting has spread to the internet. The Islamist militants are relaying news of victories against the African Union forces deployed in the country. They've also uploaded these photos of ID cards belonging to the Burundi soldiers killed in battle in Mogadishu. But it would seem the information is often exaggerated. On Saturday, a tweet was posted claiming the Kenyan army had bombed a Red Cross centre and scores of people have been injured or killed. The Red Cross later confirmed their centre was hit, but there were no casualties because the centre was empty at the time. By tweeting in English, Al-Shabaab is ensuring its propaganda reaches a wider audience. In recent years, the group has posted a number of videos like this one, aimed at recruiting members from Western countries. Russian business tycoon Mikhail Prokhorov is to run in Russia's presidential election scheduled for March 2012. He made the announcement on Monday via his Twitter account, and the move comes amid unprecedented protests in Russia. As for the past week, Russians have come out in their droves to protest parliamentary elections widely seen as rigged in favour of Vladimir Putin's United Russia Party. Prokhorov's presidential bid is being widely discussed on social media platforms. Many feel he's very brave to take on the country's strongman, Vladimir Putin, and could well give the current Prime Minister a run for his money. Not everyone shares the same enthusiasm, however. These web users are questioning the Russian billionaire's motives, and some think this sudden decision to run for president is in fact a Kremlin-approved move to divert attention away from the growing protest movement in Russia. Political observer Georgi Boft thinks this might well be the case. In this online article, he says that for the past 10 years, no independent candidate has been allowed to run in a presidential election without it being more or less approved by the authorities. And as these pieces of footage, which have been doing the rounds on sharing sites, suggest, the protest movement is as strong as ever. Some of the videos, like this one filmed in St. Petersburg, show riot police using force to disperse rallies before going on to arrest protesters. The Russian President Dmitry Medvedev issued a statement on his Facebook page at the beginning of the week, saying an inquiry was to be launched into the electoral fraud allegations. Web users don't appear too reassured by his words, however, and have flooded Medvedev's page with thousands of posts criticising the authorities for trying to repress the protest movement from the very outset. Hashtag Stop Cyberbullying is currently trending heavily on social networks. This is partly down to American singer and teen idol Miley Cyrus. A friend of hers was being attacked on Twitter, and so she leapt to her defense. Cyberbullying is becoming increasingly prevalent, and Miley Cyrus is urging other web users to join her and campaign to put an end to it. There has been a massive response so far, with messages condemning cyberbullying pouring in online. A dog moving his bones to a credit union, a cat proud to be one of the 99%, and a baby voicing his anger with the global financial system. The revolution is a serious affair, but this doesn't mean activists have to take themselves too seriously. This blog is full of photos of the Occupy movement's cutest protesters, sent in by web users from all over the United States. Ho Chi Minh City is the largest city in Vietnam, and with its 8 million residents, the traffic never stops. British photographer Rob Whitworth has immortalised the constant stream of cars, trucks, boats and bikes in this video. It was made using the time-lapse technique and is available to view on sharing sites.